Welcome to Chapel Sports Museum and Restaurant here in North Kansas City. I'm Matt Fulks. We're doing an interview today, our K-State basketball interview for the book Conversations at Chapels, and we hope you'll check out that book here in 2012. But we've got a great K-State group today, so you want to check out some fun stories, I think, from these guys. But this one on Phil Heitmeier, who was at K-State in the early 60s, and we were just talking before we started this that it's been 50 years for your group, 1962, and that's Tex Winter was there. It's hard to believe, though, that it's been 50 years, isn't it?
I know it's hard to believe, but yeah, it has been half a century.
Well, 50 years doesn't sound as bad as half a century.
That's true.
When you think back to playing with Coach Winter, and if I'm not mistaken, Bob Boozer, was he still there when you were there?
He was a freshman. I mean, I was a freshman when his senior year.
Okay. But just some great K-State teams back then. What stands out? Maybe a couple things that stand out from that time for you.
Oh, I think what stands out most in my mind, years later, is the fact of the quality of kids that Tex recruited. They were really good quality kids, and and the kids I was around as a freshman and all the way through, there were a group of 5 of us, and they had a big influence on my life.
Now you're from the Kansas City area originally. What made you want to go to K-State?
They were the #1 team in the nation.
Easy enough?
Yeah, it was an easy decision.
Good. Then now we're here at Chapels, and I'm biased, but this to me is the best sports museum at least in the Midwest and maybe in the country. But it's been a while since you've been here. But as you look around and as you walked back here today, what are maybe a couple things that stood out to you, or that as you look around now that stand out?
Well, I guess just sitting here looking, you have Hunt over there who had a big impact on Kansas City, and obviously walking in, we passed Bill Snyder, pitcher Bill Snyder, and he's had a wonderful impact on K-State's football through the years.
Good deal. Well, we appreciate you coming out here today for this interview, and again, Conversations at Chapels is the name of the book. At least it is now. The Star might change that at some point, but you want to check that out here in 2012. You can hear stories from guys like Phil Heitmeier and others, and we appreciate you coming out today.
You're quite welcome.